Hi everybody, and happy Thursday. Hope you all have had a good week so far. Gonna do an update tonight on the Mustang 60th anniversary group build being hosted by Mike over at Scale Speedworks Model Car Garage. And if you are not subscribed to Mike, please go over and check out his channel. He's a great builder, and really appreciate him hosting this group build. Always really like the Mustangs, and so I'm having a good time building this one. So the one that I chose is, and sorry that's not the AMT 71 Mustang Mach 1, and this kit actually comes with a lot of extra parts. But the instructions you only get instructions for how to build it one way, but that's okay because I'm building it the way I probably would have built it anyway. So we'll show you what we've gotten done so far. We've made quite a bit of progress. It's not a difficult kit, not a ton of parts, once you factor out all the extra parts. And so we'll show you the interior first. Kind of just went with a flat black. Generally on the interior, I did paint up the seats the way the instructions indicated, with the body color kind of on the outside, and then some black and some silver, and I really like the way it turned out. They gave you some seat belts to go in there. The decals for they give you the decals for the instrument panel in there. I'll put a little light in there and see if we can see it maybe a little bit better so you can see. And we did a little bit of additional detail on the dashboard and the instrument panel and all of that. And then for the gear shift, it's just the chrome. And then I did a red. Just did some red gel pen, red metallic gel pen over the ball of the shifter. So that's our interior, and then got the engine. The engine is all done. It's a 351 engine, I believe. Yeah. I just did the engine block in a metallic blue. Again, this pretty much, I built it box stock pretty much. I did add just a couple of little things. You see right there, did put just a little bracket under the alternator there. I don't like alternators in space. So we put that on there. That's really about the only thing I added to the engine that didn't come with it. I decided not to wire this one, just go with it pretty much box stock. So let me flip it over here. You can see the bottom part of the engine. Now what I did do on the with the exhaust, I was just basically going to have two bare ends. It would be a bare end of the headers here meeting the bare end of the exhaust pipes. So what I did is I just cut a couple of pieces of aluminum tubing and put it over the ends there, put my headers in, then put the engine in, and that helped me to line up the to pretty much line up the headers where they're supposed to go. I can see they're not quite lined up, but from the top you won't be able to see that. So it just kind of helped me line everything up a little bit better. And plus, again, I don't like having exhaust pipes in space, so just butted up against each other. So just added a little bit there. The bottom, not too exciting. Semi-gloss black. Aluminum on the exhaust, kind of some metallic gray on the mufflers, And I am going to do something with these exhaust tips. I'm not done with those yet, but we'll be dressing those up just a little bit because they don't look real good. And we got our tires and wheels. I did do the white wall side of the tires. Two options for wheels, and this is I liked this option with the moon lug covers, so we put those on. And so there's our chassis. And then I guess about the last thing, I do have the body painted. I went with a red, and it is, if I can find it, it is Model Master Auto Lacquer, and it is Chevy GL Flame Red. So I picked a Chevy color for a Ford. Go figure on that one. But I think it turned out, this does not have any clear coat on it yet, so it went down pretty easily. On the bottom, I'd actually called for this to be a black stripe, but I had some Tamiya lacquer that was, I think it may be rubber black, and so it's really a dark gray, and I thought that looked kind of sharp, so I went with that. And of course we got our decals on, decals for the front indicator lights, the Mach 1, and then the rear indicator lights. On the back here, got the black stripe across the bottom here, and then there's another Mach 1 decal there. I'm gonna get some light on that so you can see it there. So there's that, and of course the other side, just a repeat of the other. So like I said, this doesn't have clear on it yet. My plan is to clear it tonight. Once it cools down a little bit. We're in the hundreds here today, so I didn't want to be clear coating anything outside with it being that hot. This is the rear end, and so we've got the red and the gray there as well. One of the options that it did come with that I thought was really cool was these louvers for the back window. So I'm just going to do those in a flat. I did those in a flat black, and they'll go. Those will go on there. Now I do have the hood done, and it is cleared, and I think it came out pretty nice. So there's our hood. I'm debating whether or not to try to wet sand it and make it shine a little bit more, but I may just leave it. Pretty happy with it. So there's that. So that's pretty much it as far as I've gotten on the Mustang. Not a whole lot left. Gotta just do some little more paint work, and then kind of final assembly type things. So hope you all have a great upcoming weekend and good next week. You probably won't be hearing much from me for about a week. We will be out of town on a little vacation, so you all take care, and we will see you on the next update. Have a great weekend and a great week. Talk to you later.